Hey, it's Wisconsin Wine Guy, and if you're watching me today, you know that it's Sake Sunday, and this Sake Sunday, I got a little treat for you. This is a product, again, I said I'm going to try to find sakes that you can purchase in your local stores. I don't want all the sakes that I'm going to be showing you or introducing you to that need to be purchased online, although it's a slow moving process, to get more sakes into the United States and more sakes into the stores where you can purchase them. Okay? That being said, here is a bottle that you may have noticed in your stores. I see it everywhere where I live, in different stores. This product is by Gekkeikan. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Gekkeikan. Gekkeikan is the brand out of Japan, out of Kyoto, Japan. And what's interesting about this is this sake company not only makes sake from in Japan and imports to the States, but they also have a USA counterpart, where they produce sake made from rice grown here in America, out of Sacramento. It seems like all the rice from America, or American-made sake, comes from Sacramento, in addition to the water from the Sierra Nevada mountains. So they make sake in both the United States and in Japan. This particular product comes from Japan. It's all the craze over there, single serve. And you probably see a lot of single serves in some restaurants, in addition to some stores on the shelf. Single serves are nice. So you have to invest in a big bottle. You can find some of the different styles of sake, quality styles of sake, from Junmai all the way up to Junmai Daiginjo. So just take a look, read the product, and see what style of sake this is you have or you're looking for. This particular one is going to be Junmai. Junmai with a 78% rice polishing ratio. That's milled rice, so making it fruity, fuller, a little bit richer tasting. Again, the more you get down to 50%, or a little bit less than 50%, of the rice polishing, you get more quality, more lightness and elegance to the sake. So now 78%, it means we have 78% of the rice, our core left. So it's going to be a little more richer, a little more fuller tasting, but still have some nice fruity characteristics to it. This is a sake that you can have both chilled, thoroughly chilled, even over ice, room temperature and slightly warm, and I would say probably about, I would go like 115 maybe myself, but this is very versatile when you come into Junmai's, at that level. Very versatile with foods as well, but just a standard everyday drinking Junmai. So again, what's unique about this also, the sake Gekkeikan, is that the alcohol here is 15.6%. Just 1/8 ml, just a cup size, if you're using a wine glass, that'll be it, pour the whole thing in. And some of those, they come in a nice little, the glass vessel it's in is actually a cup itself, so it becomes a keepsake. Now this particular one, they call it the cap ace. Cap ace because this little white cap here is actually a sake cup. Just a nice, simple plastic sake cup, something that you can use. So again, novelties, in the sake world, it's pretty nice. So we get this off and open here without making a mess. So we're going to find out. Now, there you go. So I'm not going to use, this is a little plastic sake cup, very nice. But I'm not going to use this because I haven't washed it yet. But I have my cup here that I'm going to use for the sake. Let me get a napkin here. This is nice here. You can see the frost on the bottle probably there, right? Now again, nice simple screw cap here. Open that up. It's kind of cool. What I'm going to attempt to do is try to find some of the sake that's made in the United States, and also some of the sake that's made in Japan in the same quality style. So if I can find two Junmai ginjos or Junmai ginjos, one from the United States and one from Japan from the same company. It'd be great to taste those side by side, and get a taste of the difference, with the rice, the impact of the flavor the rice has coming from the two different countries, in addition to the water. How different it's going to be. We're talking about in the United States, it's kind of like a new thing, of domestically made sakes. Whereas we're talking thousands of years, sake being made in Japan and being made from the different waters, different streams and mountains, snow-capped mountains in Japan. So they've been doing it for thousands of years. So it'll be interesting to try those side by side. I'm glad we have a company like Gekkeikan where you can actually be able to do that. All right, so here we go with that sake from the nose. Wow. Melon, subtle citrus from the nose. It is, it has like a more deeper nose to it, not like, bright and happy and fruity, like a more deep, solemn, type nose to it, but nice fruit though. So again, melon, citrus on the nose. You get subtle hints of rice, a little like steamed rice in the background. And I pick up a little mint. Hopefully it's not my hands, lotion or something, but I pick up a little mint. But there's no mint in my lotion. Well, let's give it a taste. So sake media value +2 is going to have a subtle dryness to it, but fruity. Very refreshing. I tell you, it's very refreshing. A nice, easy drinking sake, nice, easy drinking everyday sake this is. I have this thoroughly chilled. In fact, I just pulled this out of the freezer because I wanted to chill it down, right? Chill it down quick. But a nice, nice fruit sake. Again, you can definitely tell that if you were to warm this up, the depth that'll come in its flavor, the fullness in the mouth. But definitely delicious cold, a great thirst quencher. I like the acidity, it's making my mouth water. 15% alcohol, this little bitty bottle here at 15% alcohol, or 15.5%, or whatever, 15.5% alcohol, that can knock you down. So I'm telling you, be careful when you're drinking your sake. It's not like wines. We can find wines at 6%, 13%. The average on sake is like 15% and up, unless it's a sweeter style sake, all right, or fruit infused sake. So again, this is one I think can make a great everyday drinking sake. If you're looking for something, Gekkeikan. This particular one, now you may recognize some of the Gekkeikan bottles. Those big bottles, with the whole Japanese print, traditional Japanese print on the front and colorful label. There are those as well. I think I had one of those once upon a time, and I wasn't that fond of it. But I think I may try it again. But I will, as I said, try to do a comparison of the Japanese-made sake from Japan, from Gekkeikan, and the Gekkeikan USA. This, however, I think it's a good choice for a, 1 cup. For me, it would be like 2 or 3 cups. But, single serve sake, can't go wrong with it. You get this nice, neat little sake cup that comes with it. And the glass vessel itself is actually a sake or sake drinking glass. So there you have it. Gekkeikan, their Junmai Shu, pure sake, Junmai Shu sake. I think it'd be a good choice. If you see this one, you recognize it. You probably look at this video saying, I know that sake. Go get it, check it out. Cap Ace is what it's called. It's all over Japan. Single service sake is the rage. Let's see if we can make that the rage here in the United States. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. Saying to you as always, let your palate be the guide when choosing your sake. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.